Hey y'all, what's going on? It's Lil Ace on the Spreaker. I did make a video yesterday. I do apologize to the people that actually do listen to what the hell I gotta say. And well, today the topic is time to get real. Okay, y'all. I'm about to lay it down for y'all. For those who think sex is just for games and kicks and giggles, well, sex is supposed to be more spiritual. You're supposed to actually be in love with the person you're about to spend your energy and go to that higher plane with that person. Like they call it kundalini when you're entwined with your spiritual form. Like, how can I explain it? Okay. Kundalini, the definition of kundalini is the vital force lying dormant within one until activated by the practice of yoga, which leads one toward spiritual power and eventual salvation. It's a noun, it's from Hinduism. So that's what Kundalini is, and I'm pretty sure y'all know what sex is. And if you don't know what sex is, this is the real form of sex. I'm gonna let this man tell y'all about it. Okay? Listen up, men, ladies, especially y'all kids, little boys, little girls. Okay? Thank you. And here we go.
Howdy, namaste, Gabriel here. In this video I'm going to talk about Kundalini energy and sexual energy and how they're connected to one another and how to find balance and mastery of it. Not that I'm going to claim to have it all figured out by any means, but I'll just give my personal perspective and take on this. So, sexual energy is centered in the second chakra, the sex chakra, associated with the genital area. Kundalini energy arises from the root chakra, the very base of our spine, and so very close to the second chakra, the sex chakra, and so they are inevitably, inextricably linked and connected to one another. Now, I don't know if you can even differentiate them out and say, Kundalini energy is over here and sexual energy is over here, and they sort of mingle every once in a while. Instead, I would say they're just expressions of the same energy. There's only one energy. There's just the energy of God expressing in different forms, different spectrums. Think of the rainbow. The rainbow it's just white light that has been scattered into different frequencies that appear different. But if you take a look at a rainbow, you can see this rainbow spectrum of colors, but can you say where, red ends and orange begins, or where orange ends and where yellow begins? As you focus into where the different colors merge, you find there's no separation point. It's just it all just blends together. It's just kind of an illusion created from a distance. And so it is with our chakras. I mean, obviously our chakras correspond with the rainbow in terms of red is the root chakra and orange is the sex chakra, and then yellow is the solar plexus, and green is the heart chakra, and light blue is the throat chakra, indigo, dark blue is the third eye, and then brown is purple. So Kundalini and sexual energy are very much connected to one another because they are so close within the rainbow spectrum. And working with one means necessarily working with the other. So one very potent way of accessing Kundalini energy is through working with sexual energy and learning to harness and tap into sexual energy. And the way to do that is, first of all, just to have the conscious awareness of your sexual energy.
Sorry, y'all, I'm on Facebook.
And to allow yourself to tap into it, and to allow it to flow up the chakra system. The most common way to deal with sexual energy is to get it out in one way or another through the second chakra, through sex or masturbation, and just to release that energy as quickly as possible, because it gets uncomfortable, it gets backed up, and then you get it out and you can move on with your life and not be sexually frustrated or caught up or whatever. But by working with that energy, pardon your bugs here in Jasper National Park, Canada.
I'm in Michigan.
By working with that energy in a more conscious way and allowing it to flow up the chakra system and invigorate all of the chakras, then you allow that energy to express its mood in a different way. And in doing so, then you tap into your Kundalini energy as well, because you are using the power of your mind to come into a more conscious, aware, intentional state of working with your lower chakra energies. And in so doing, then you come into greater alignment with them. So the basic exercise, the basic concept is just to meditate. And one powerful way is to do it naked. And meditate and allow your sexual energy to simply be. And if you become, just let it happen, just let it be, and allow yourself to feel and tap into that energy. And allow it to rise up your chakras and invigorate your mind. Allow that energy to flow through your whole being instead of seeking to expel it through sexual expression. And so it's not a matter of repressing sexual energy. It's not a matter of denying your sexual self, but it's simply a matter of allowing yourself to tap into that energy in a way that it flows through all of your being, your whole being. And so ultimately, I would say that sexual energy is Kundalini energy that is being expressed through the second chakra. So this energy arises, and too often then we deal with it by simply expelling it through the second chakra, whereas the ultimate purpose and goal of Kundalini energy is to reunite with the crown chakra.
Looking for a quick and easy way to update your living room? Visit Wayfair.
Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Pretty much what he was saying was, like, if you're not in tune with your energy when you having sex, it's just you coming. That's it. But if you actually in tune in what you into your connect to your energy, to your Kundalini, and when you having sex with the person that they're tuned with their Kundalini with, it's unimaginable. It's real love, it's real sex, it's real emotion, it's real orgasm, it's all real. It's nothing artificial, it's nothing fake about it. So yeah, and I'm on YouTube, by the way, letting y'all hear, but I'm gonna let him finish. Okay, sorry, hold on, having technical difficulties.
So what is sexual energy really?
What is sexual energy really?
Desire for union. Most commonly with another individual. Kundalini energy is the fundamental desire for union as well. It is the fundamental desire for wholeness and union within by uniting our lower and our upper. The Kundalini energy comes from the lower chakras, and in its most natural, balanced, free-flowing state, flows through the entire chakra system and flows into the mind, and then flows out through the crown chakra. And it creates this loop of sorts, this connection with the universe, in which we are bringing the energy within our being by allowing it to come up through our root chakra, invigorate our whole chakra system, and then flow out back to the universe through the crown chakra. And so ultimately, this is how we become connected to the divine flow of energy, is by getting back into the loop, as it were, so that the energy, the divine energetic flow of the universe is flowing through us and then flowing back to the divine force. And that is how we are then connected to God, to the divine flow of energy, is by that Kundalini energy within us being awakened, flowing through us, and reuniting us with Source, with divine love, energy, God, whatever you choose to call it. That is sort of the play of energy between Kundalini and sexual energy, is that they are both a yearning for union, yearning for wholeness, togetherness, connection with the world around us, with source energy. And that desire is the route to connection and union if utilized in a masterful, balanced, conscious, aware, responsible way. So it's very important. It isn't, sexual energy is not just, like a recreational drug of, some fun to be had every once in a while. It is a very integral, very important, very sacred, divine aspect of our being that has great potential, that has many layers and levels to it that we can work with, and that we can achieve higher states of consciousness through working with the lower parts of ourselves, coming into balance with them, coming fully into the present moment, through utilizing that very potent, powerful force within us, and allowing it to propel us along. So, there you go. That's just my thoughts on the subject. Take care.
So, I hope you guys heard that. So, basically, what he's saying is that your energy is not supposed to be just shared like a blunt. Your energy is not supposed to just go and buy like a liquor bottle. Your energy is supposed to be preserved and saved and built up for the one that connects with your energy level, like a magnet, like two magnets. You try to put a negative and a positive together, they're gonna connect. But if you try to put a negative and a negative together, they're gonna deflect. So if you having sex with someone that you do not love, or the energy and spirituality is not there, then it's like two negatives. Y'all just doing it to do it, not to mean anything. But if you like a negative and a positive, and you guys actually are forced together by the energies that you guys are creating, then it's a beautiful thing. That's when babies are made. Some people say, oh, I had a baby with somebody that I didn't mean to. Well, technically, it's so many cases where people didn't have sex with so many people and they have never gotten pregnant. It's all part of God. That was a godly thing that you've done. You have tried to reproduce. You have shared energy with another energy to create more energy. That's what sex is intended for. Not just for fun and games. It's to recreate, to reproduce. Yeah, it's fun, and you get your nuts off.